still being young, those Army men became alive. I didn't see them as they were coming to help, to protect and defend. I didn't get that impression.
You're looking at a big highlight of the upcoming Freep Film Festival, scenes from the highly anticipated documentary 12th and Clairmount, a riveting look at the tumultuous summer of 1967 during the Detroit riots. Steve Byrne is with us now. He's the Free Press Entertainment Editor and the Executive Director of the Freep Film Festival. So good to have you with us.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Really appreciate being here.
Oh, we love to talk to you and talk about this very important film and so much that's going on this weekend. So we know the event kicks off Thursday with a world premiere, as we mentioned, of 12th and Clairmount. WXYZ, I know, teamed up with a Freep. We provided some of the footage that we had in archives for this very important film. Talk to us about the significance of this film, do you think?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the 67 riots, rebellion, uprising, whatever you want to call it, one of the most key moments in Detroit's city history, for sure. You know, a very divisive time. In some ways, maybe the city has never totally come back from it or totally healed on it. So we think at 50 years, both the Free Press and many other cultural organizations around town are going to be talking about it all the way up through the actual anniversary in July. The film that we're showing is built from found footage, much of it donated by Detroiters, stuff that was in their attics, their basements, 8mm, 16mm, and then of course the really key contributions that Channel 7 made with news footage from that time.
Yeah, I was reading somebody say, you know, in this day and age we live in today where everything's in social media and everything's immediate, it's incredible that part of this history has been in basements and has been in archives and can now be shared with everyone.
Yeah, it's so fascinating looking at some of the footage, and you know, it should make clear it's not all just stuff about the unrest. I mean, some of it's just everyday Detroit life that people may not see. You know, trips to Belle Isle, trips to Boblo, people walking up and down Woodward. It's totally fascinating. I was born just after it, so some of this is stuff I've never seen. I've never seen Detroit look exactly like it does in this film.
It's an education everyone should get, you think?
100%. I mean, I think that there's so much that we can take from what happened then that's relevant now. Though this movie is really, as our director Brian Kaufman says, he really focused on what was happening then. So you're not going to see a lot of talking heads going, here's the lesson you have to learn. You're going to be immersed in that time, and then you're going to make your own lessons.
Which is probably great, because that's what, when we see films, that's what we all do. We don't have someone telling us what we're supposed to think or whatnot, right? Okay, so real quick, the Fillmore it's Thursday at the Fillmore, and it's sold out, I understand.
We just found that out this morning, so we're excited about that. It shows that there's a lot of interest and anticipation, but we do have 3 more screenings through the weekend. One is at Imagine Royal Oak on Sunday. That one's also sold out. We have 2 screenings at the Detroit Film Theater at the DIA. One on Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock, and newly added because of the demand, 6 p.m. Sunday. That one, if you see our festival guide, you may not see it in there. That's because we just tacked it on this weekend.
And this is just one we want to mention. This is a film festival that goes on. How many altogether will there be?
So there'll be about 50 events, roughly 29 movies. We have some non-film related events, and some of the movies screen more than once.
All right, now we want to mention the 12th and Clairmount will also be playing on WXYZ this summer.
Absolutely.
So if you do miss it and you can't go out and see it as part of the whole anniversary this July. So I wish we had a whole lot more time to talk, but thank you so much for dropping by. Appreciate it.
We really appreciate the time.
Yeah, well, we're happy to have you here. So check our website for dates and time of the whole film festival and everything that's going on. Steve, thank you so much.
Thank you, Joanne.